Are you okay?
No.
But you're somewhere crying.
Who gonna check me, boo? I have.
And this bitch sitting up here trying to be on live and justify that her nigga cheating. What cheating? I didn't say that. I heard it.
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel, Real Talk with your girl, Lady D. Guys, I hope you can hear me. If you can hear me, go ahead and give me a thumbs up, please, because I do not want to go into my commentary and you guys don't hear me. So if you can hear me, guys, please go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Come on, guys, give me a thumbs up so I can go ahead with my commentary, because I don't want to go ahead and start and you guys don't hear me. So welcome to my channel. Thank you, college. How are you doing? I hope you had a great day today. Yes, welcome to my live. We're gonna go ahead with this change up. Hey, sis Dean, how are you? Welcome to my live. Yeah, I decided to go ahead and switch up a little bit. We're gonna go ahead and talk about this entanglement. I don't know if it's fake, with Sheree and Martell. I don't even know how those two met. And whoever put them together, trust me, they need to be questioned, because they are not a real friend. But before I go ahead and get into my commentary, guys, I want to go ahead and talk a little bit, because I tried when I was just in here yesterday. I was having problems trying to share my screen, and I was talking a little bit about this pastor, Bishop Lamont Whitehead, and I want to go ahead and just do a little commentary on that right quick, because to me, it was very strange, his message. It just like it had fit right in, of what he was going through, and a lot of stuff, guys, when it comes to these bishops, like I say, a bunch of them are hirelings today. What the man is doing with $400,000 worth of jewelry, that right there does not make no sense. And that's just to show you that these people right here, they are fleecing the flock. And God is showing up and showing out. He's exposing them. He's ripping the sheets right off of him. Let me go ahead and play a little small clip, because I want you to see what is very questionable, okay? So you guys can hear me, right?
Yo. All right. All right.
Well, that's not the one that I had wanted to play. Hold on. Let me go ahead and see if I can go ahead and get that in, because what he has said, it has stood out. And you got to be careful with these people, because these people are fleecing the flock, okay? It doesn't matter how you put it, because...
How many of you have lost your faith because you saw somebody else die what you about to go through?
Now notice he said, how many of you have lost your faith before let me go ahead and say it again. How many of you have lost your faith because you saw someone died of what you're about to go through? Now, the minute that he said that, someone had came in, people had came in to rob him. And that's why I say, when it comes to these people right here, it's just very questionable. You just have to be wise, because for him to have that message, and then all of a sudden, people come in and robbed him. And notice that the man that was sitting on the side of him, he didn't move at all, even though the people that was, coming in with the guns told no one to move. But still, of all, I would have fell to the floor. And to say that they didn't budge at all is very questionable. And what I think is that what the Most High God is doing, he is shining a light on these people, because why would you come in with over $4,000 worth of jewelry and attire on when the majority of your congregation is poor people? That does not make no sense at all, guys. Come on, help me to make this make sense. College said, I bet folks in the church are struggling and he's wearing $1 million worth of jewelry. Correct. That does not make no sense at all. And I believe that this had to happen. And I pray that no harm ever happened to people, because I wish no harm on no one. But it's time for the church to wake up. It's time, because they have been fleecing the flock for so long. And the thing about it is that they using the poor people. But I just had to go ahead and get this out, guys. But I'm gonna go ahead in my commentary, but I just had to go ahead and get this out. I know you all had heard about Sheree and Martell, how they got together, which I had heard people was talking about that last week, but I didn't take it serious. And the reason why I didn't take it serious, because why would Sheree of all people get involved with someone like Martell? Now, Martell, he's not a bad looking guy at all, but he have a lot of issues. Martell have 5 kids, which he love his kids. He take care of his kids. But he said on the show on Love and Marriage in Huntsville, he said that he was filing bankrupt, and I'm going to say allegedly because I thought I heard him say that. And not only that, Martell has said that, he was having some financial issues where he had Maurice to help him build his credit up. And we all know that when it comes to Sheree, when it comes to Sheree Whitfield, she loves money. So she's no better than what Marlo Hampton had told Candy, that she's downsizing herself. She's dating someone underneath her bracket. Because we know that Sheree, she loves money. And Candy had came out last week and she had put on Instagram, where did Sheree, I keep saying Sheree because I don't watch that show no more. I've been stopped watching that show when Nene Leakes had got off. Once Nene got off, that was it. That was a wrap. I was through with the show. But once Candy had said, how did Sheree come up with all that money? Because we all know that Sheree, she was not on Real Housewives of Atlanta anymore. So Candy was questioning, which a lot of people had got on Candy, why she's counting Sheree pocket. But she was just saying, just like everybody else was thinking, how did Sheree, was able to afford $10,000 chandeliers and all this stuff that she have in her house when she didn't have no income? So guys, it doesn't make sense at all. But like I said, Sheree, she likes to hang around ballers. You don't know what she's doing. And we also know back then, Sheree, she loved to go to Africa. Maybe she got her Africa boo. I don't know. But it's a lot of stuff that does not make no sense. But when it comes to Martell and Sheree, I don't know, guys. Let me know if you think that this right here is a publicity stunt. They just doing that, or maybe they all might come together and add Ariana Curry and do a reality show. I know one thing, it would be good news because everybody, what they're doing, they talking about it. So just say if Carlos King have something up his sleeves, most likely he might, where that's the way that they're gonna go ahead and add them all in. But I just don't see those two together. And whoever had introduced them to, trust me, Sheree, that was not your friend at all. That was not your friend. And it's just, I don't know. I don't see no chemistry. And when I saw them out there, I don't know if they were at the beach or somewhere that was taking selfies. It looked like it was just staged. I didn't see no love in it at all. But it got the buzz, it got us talking. So guys, can you hear me? If you hear me, make sure you go ahead and give me a thumbs up. But I know Ariane, I guess she must have known all about it because she was just acting weird. So quite obvious, she was saying some stuff that Martell, he's gonna be crying because he's with she was talking to her oldest daughter's dad. Martell is not worried about it. Martell and got a bit of the apple. He's all about fame now. Now he's with the big lead. He's not even looking back. Look like he's not even worrying about Ariane. And most likely, thank you, Dean. And most likely that's what they do, especially the way that they went about it. And that's why I said, you lose them the way that you got them. And, I'm not here to put my foot down on Ariane Curry's neck, but she had a chance when she was on Tasha K's platform. She could have apologized to Mel right then and there, but she kept it going, and that's why people most likely are coming down on her. And if I was her, I would just go ahead and just come out and apologize, or I wouldn't even talk at all, because I think that, especially with this world that we in, because, it's all about money and drama sells. So I think that maybe Martell and Sheree and all the rest of them, they, maybe they might come together and start another reality show, because Sheree was on the Carlos King show and that was on network. So you don't know what kind of deal that Martell, Carlos King, and Sheree is working out. Because I remember back then that Sheree, she was working on something. So you never know, what's going on, because these people love money, so they're gonna do anything and everything. Hey, the doll, how you doing? Just talking about these two, man, Martell and Sheree. When I saw this and Sheree had confirmed that the two of them together, man, I said, I have to come on and make a commentary about it, which I just don't see it. I don't see it. I think that it's just it's just for show. And Carlos King might come out, I think, maybe might bring Ariane Curry on. They probably have something going on. But I don't know. I don't know if they both of them together, because I know one thing, Ariane, she's feeling it, because this girl looked like she was just having a breakdown on Instagram. And the thing about it is that she let the people get to her. And she said she was going to go ahead and start her own YouTube channel so she can go ahead and tell her own story. But it looked like she just don't know how to put two and two together. Because what she's doing is she's letting everybody else grab bags except herself. Now, I know she have her clothing line, but I don't know how that is doing now, because, a lot of people, they tune in to her, but they just there just to see how she put her foot in her mouth. So I don't know if you guys watched that show or not, Love and Marriage in Huntsville and Real Housewives of Atlanta. That's where Sheree, she's on, and Martell, he's on Love and Marriage in Huntsville. But I had stopped the minute that Nene and all the original housewives had left. I had stopped watching the show. But when I saw this right here, I was watching a few reviews and seeing what's going on. I say, wow, this right here does not make no sense at all. So I don't know if it's fake or not, but time will tell, because we know Sheree, you know, Chateau Sheree, you know, that house is laid out. And I don't think that Martell gonna contribute to anything. Trust me, not with 5 kids. But I know Melanie should, most likely Melanie, she might be laughing her tail off, which I don't blame her, you know, because like I said, the way that everything went about it, you know, you're gonna lose them just the way that you got him. And I'm not just saying, you know, that it's just her fault. It take two to tangle, but once Ariane, you know, and we all made mistakes. I know I did, you know, but you know, once she found out that nothing good was going to come out of it, and she should have just went ahead and let him go, because most likely he was lying. He was lying to her. He was telling her what she wanted to hear, and she believed all that. And for 5 or 6 years, she put her life on hold for a man that once he divorced his wife, most likely he was not going to look at her twice. He was going to go on about his business. And now that he have gotten a little taste of fame, he's not going to look back. Because that's like going backwards. When now his foot is in the door where he most likely, you know, can get just about anybody that he wants, because he's not a bad looking person. And he's a celebrity now. You know, unless he said there they got something up their sleeves, which that's what I think. I think that they have something up their sleeves. I think, just like I said, they all about to come together, you know, because like I said, you know, when I call it, you can bank on it. I think they all have something up their sleeves where maybe they might start their own reality show. I don't know. Because, you know, they'll do anything, any dirt that they have, and they'll try to make money off it. And which that will help Martell, you know, even if Martell bring Ariane on the new reality show that most likely they are trying to get together. That would be good to bring her in, because at least that would be less child support he have to pay. So I don't know, guys. Let me know what you think. Because this right here is weird. I don't see no chemistry. When I saw Martell and Sheree out there taking selfies, it just didn't look authentic. It just looked like it was fake. So I don't know. But time gonna tell. We shall see how, you know, it's gonna go ahead and play out. So guys, if you watch Love and Married in Huntsville, let me know. Give me a thumbs up if you guys watch that show, because most of you guys that, you know, follow me with the Nature Boy stuff, you know, they don't really watch none of that stuff. Kitty K Lovely says she needs the storyline. Yeah, who needs a storyline, Sheree or Ariane? Ariane, she just want to get on the show. She don't care. She just trying to tell a story, which, you know, I hope, you know, if she do come on a show, you know, she come on apologetic. Don't come on like she's some boss lady like she did on Tasha K, because if not, they're going to eat up alive. They're going to chew up and spit her out. Oh, Sheree, yeah, I think Sheree trying to get herself out, because Sheree is trying to come out with her clothesline, and most likely she probably feel that she's not going to be able to show Sheree, what is She by Sheree on Real Housewives of Atlanta, because, you know, it's full of drama, and those girls are very catty. They'll tear that down in a minute. So most likely she probably say, you know, if Bravo don't give her a spinoff where she can do She by Sheree, you know, away from the show, you know, because if she do it on the show on Real Housewives of Atlanta, She by Sheree is going to be another flop. So she need to spin off something away from the rest of the ladies because it's too much negativity. And when I saw Sheree on network on Call Us King platform, you don't know what these people are doing behind the scene. Maybe they are working something out. Kitty said Tyrone abandoned her, so she needed a love interest. Trust me, it's something that Sheree is doing, because even Candy said Sheree got all this money to build up that lavish home. Trust me, it takes money. And we all know that Sheree I don't know, but I'm just going by what Candy Boris said, that she was unemployed. But all of a sudden, she got that house decked out. So, Sheree, she loved them ballers, and she also, she was traveling to Africa as well. So remember, guys, you heard it right here. So, she might have a boo in Africa. I don't know. But Sheree, she loves money. College say, I do not watch any of these shows. I'm just here to support you. Thank you very much. I had stopped when Nene had got off because most of my followers, believe it or not, came from Real Housewives of Atlanta. Hi, Sunshine. Yeah, most of my followers came from Real Housewives of Atlanta, but after Kenya Moore, it looked like she just brought the show into a dark place. And every time you look, Kenya Moore and Nene, and they was just fighting, just like Marlo and Kenya Moore is fighting now. And like I said, when it comes to those reality shows, guys, it's just a distraction. But people love drama, and they would do anything, to tune in, and that's what people like. We try to keep it positive, but you know how it is. We live in a world that love is on. So we're gonna see how it's play out. Maybe Sheree might be going to own network. You never know. Because Carlos, he was with Bravo once upon a time, and maybe he might try to go ahead and get them all on network. So I don't know. But like I said, when it comes to money, money is the root of all evil. The love of money, not money. The love of money is the root of all evil. Sis Dean said, I think it's all fake and they fight for viewers. Yes, of course. These people are making millions of dollars. Now, I don't know how much own network, pays them. I don't think that they pay them as much as Bravo, because Bravo really pays them, because Candy Boris, she's the highest paying reality celebrity on that network, in the reality shows. And Candy, I don't know. I like Candy, so I'm not going to talk about her that much, but I don't think that she bring it. But, that's what people love. People love drama. And when it comes to these reality shows, it's just a distraction. But where everybody at? That's where they at. And that's why I had started blogging about it, because I felt that I can take the foolish of those things and confound the wise, because that's where everybody was. Everybody was tuning into reality shows. That's why when I would blog about it, make videos, I wasn't looking at it as entertainment. I was seeing the dark side of it. I saw it was just demonic. Everybody is tearing down each other. And the thing about it is, the black reality shows, it just looked like they had them every week fighting with each other. You could not tune in without seeing them acting catty. But when you watch the other reality shows, like the Orange County and Beverly Hills and the other ones, they was enjoying themselves. They was getting along. They was going to nice trips, having very lavish vacations. But when it came to Real Housewives of Atlanta, looked like they was just bringing them anywhere, hotels that was not 5-star hotels, I remember when they went on a vacation. It looked like, I think they had like cockroaches on the table. The cameras was shaking. It's just that they was showing them in a negative way because that's what they think. They think that that's how we live. We fight against each other. And if they can sit there and push that stereotype, of course. That's why I didn't understand why, but then again, it's money. Anything for money, they're going to go ahead and do it. But the only smart person that was on there is Candy Boris. Because Candy, she came on, even though they called her boring, but she was capitalizing off it. Candy, she was making her money. Every time you look, she was coming up with a new business. When all the rest of them, they was on their caddy, fighting. But I don't know how it's going to go ahead and play out, guys. All I just say, if Sheree and Martell come together, maybe they got something in the making. They might be, planning on something. That's what I see. I see that, something, they working on with Carlos King. And all Ariane Curry she have to do is just be patient. And maybe one day she might be able to tell her story. Because like I said, when it comes to her, she's not the first and she's not the last. We all been through some stuff. We all did stupid stuff, especially when we was young. But we learn from our mistakes. And when it come to her, she need to just go away, stay off of social media. And if anyone wants to hear her story, make them pay for it, because like I said, when it comes to drama sells. And if she can tell her story, then people gonna listen. But if she constantly telling it to everybody and she's not getting paid off it, then what's to tell? Nobody's gonna let her on the platform because she done told it all. Just like when she was on Tasha K, she talked about how when she was on Tasha K, it went viral. Yes, it did went viral, but you didn't get a dime from it. All that went in Tasha K's pocket. Just like the bloggers, how the bloggers, they on her Instagram. They egging her on. And the more that they egg her on, getting her upset, is putting money in their pocket. And I don't understand why no one tell her that. Look like she should have a publicist. Martell should help her. After all, she have his kid. Tell her stop talking, or maybe she's probably a hothead person, which she look like she's a hothead person that nobody can tell her nothing. But all she's doing is putting her foot in her mouth. Just wait, be patient. Your time is gonna come. Sunshine said, I haven't watched Real Housewives of Atlanta since Nina. Me too, girl. I was a diehard, but not a diehard. I was a really Phaedra, not Phaedra. What's her name? Deshaun White. That was my favorite. And they let her go because she was peaceful. They don't like people that's peaceful. They'll hurry up and get rid of them. And then after they got rid of all the OGs, Nene Leakes was the last one that's standing. And after Nene was going through with Bravo, I just stopped watching it. But I was a diehard. I saw straight through all that. But now, when I saw Sheree and Martell, because Sheree is with Real Housewives of Atlanta and Martell is with Love and Marriage in Huntsville, I don't know how those two had hooked up, but they say it was a friend. And trust me, that was not a friend. That was a frenemy. But then again, Martell, he's going to go in and everywhere so he can go ahead and, try to build his reputation back up. So that's why I say, guys, it's just a publicity stunt because, he's trying to clean his image. And who we talking about? We talking about them now. So all we have to do is just wait and be patient. And I hope Ariane, she wait and be patient herself, because something is brewing out there in the atmosphere. I don't know what it is, but something is brewing out there. But I went ahead and watched Sheree a few reviews, because I don't watch them on Sundays. But I saw that she came back, which, oh my God, it's still a lot of drama. So, but that's what I really wanted to go ahead and talk about, guys. I just wanted to just see what's going on, which I don't think that is real. I don't think that is real at all. I think it's fake. They're just doing it. So time gonna tell. But when it comes to these reality shows, it's just a distraction. Keep us from, focusing on what's really going on out there, and anything to make us, look bad out there, they're gonna do it. They're gonna make money off it. And the thing about it is that we gonna fall for it. And the reason why we fall for it, because it's a little small piece of cheese. And if it have a little small piece of cheese out there, they gonna throw it. And what we gonna do? We're gonna run for it. We're gonna run for it. But I just hope, they use their platform wisely. Yeah, I think it's a publicity stunt. I really do think it is. I didn't see no chemistry. When I saw the two of them together, I didn't see no chemistry at all. None whatsoever. I didn't see anything. And Ariane Curry, she has said that Martell was upset that she was talking to her oldest baby, her oldest child. I think her oldest girl name is Parrish, dad. And Martell had got upset. But see, that's the way that they do. Those men, when they're ready to check out, they'll use the little smallest petty things to sit there and have an excuse to go ahead and walk out. So if Martell had got upset with Ariane because she was talking to Parrish's dad, that was his excuse to leave out. So he won't feel guilty when he leaves. And I don't know why she does not see that. Frida said it could be a booty call. A booty call with who? Girl, you a mess. With Ariane, most likely he can get that anytime. And Sheree, trust me, maybe she wanted a young buck. Because he is fine. So maybe, she probably sit there and say she wanted something young. Anything is better than Tyrone, which I don't even think Sheree had Tyrone. But anything better than Tyrone. I wonder if Tyrone must have left them bags at our house, because Sheree, she's living really good. I wonder if he left some kind of stash at our house, and she found it. I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm just talking, guys. That's just allegedly, okay? Just being funny. But Candace, she wanted to know. Where Sheree is getting all that money from. Because she got Sheree laid out. Oh, what it is, Chateau Sheree? She have that laid out from the front to the back. I mean, even the basement. And the basement wasn't even complete. She even got that decked out. So, and buying all those expensive clothes, trying to hang with Marlo Hampton. So, they got something going on. I don't know what they're doing. But they got something going on, because they live in that life. But a lot of people, they think that material possession, that's a blessing. It's gonna be a blessing. It could be a curse. It all depends how you handle it. If you good stewards over that money. And as you can see, these people are not good stewards over their money. I don't care how much money I have. No way in the world that everything have to be a label. That's slave mentality. I don't know about you guys, but that's slave mentality. because clothes wear out. You wear it 1 or 2 times, and then that's it. That's just a waste of money. And believe it or not, these people, they are making all that stuff just for you because they know these fools gonna go and run and get it. And that's why I say the only smart ones on that reality show, and that's Candy Boris, because she really the only one that I know of that's really doing something with her money. Sunshine say, did she ever get a clothing line started? That's what she's working on now. And Candy was giving her some business tips. Candy was telling her, everybody trying to figure out what's going on with She by Sheree. And, Sheree has said that, she's coming out, but she want to come out with a bang. And, I believe that she can pull it off, but not on that show, because it's too many negative people that's going to cut it down. And most likely, Sheree had talked to, people, business people, and say the only way that I'm going to go ahead and launch She by Sheree, I want my own spinoff. And if Bravo is not going to work a deal out with her, maybe that's what Sheree and Carlos King are doing right now, is trying to work out some kind of spinoff. And if that's what they're doing, that's a good business move. That's a good business move. Now, remember, guys, you heard it from here first. Because when I speak it into the atmosphere, trust me, it won't come back void. Even though we're talking about the foolish things of this world, but God can confound the wise with it. And maybe that might happen, because I don't know what had happened when Carlos King had left Bravo. Maybe they had left on bad terms, and that's his way of getting back. Come on, guys. Come on network. It's popping, which on network is popping now with these reality shows. I barely watch Bravo now. I be watching on network. So if them two get together and Carlos King, trust me, She by Sheree gonna launch. It's gonna be bigger and better. She fooled everybody when she had with that her mansion, Chateau Sheree, or whatever you call it, because I don't watch that show. But she fooled everybody because Nene had called it Neverland. She said it was nothing but sticks. I remember when Funky Deneva and some others went past by there, wasn't nothing but dirt, but she fooled everybody. She fooled them all. And when she came back on that show, that entire house was completed. Whereas Candy right now is asking how this Sheree was able to finish that house. So you never know what they got going. Whatever it is, it's something. Because what do Sheree and Martell have to offer each other? That's like oil and water, unless they got something planned. And that's the way I see it, because like I told you guys, I don't watch these reality shows. And if I do watch the reality shows, I don't watch them the way some of you guys watch them. I see the bigger picture, the spiritual part of it. I get the meat part of it. And what I see is Miss Sheree is up to something. So, and if she try to launch her She by Sheree line on Real Housewives of Atlanta, trust me, it would never work. It would never work. These people, because the ones that she got there, they are very haters. They are haters. But notice that the only people can start businesses on Real Housewives of Atlanta is Candy Boris, because they know not to mess with Candy. They know not to mess with her. I don't know what kind of hold Candy have on them, but they are scared to come and bark against Candy. And Candy, she will cry at a drop of a dime. But like they say, she got a huge follower. So they know not to mess with Candy. But time gonna tell, because when it comes to these people are lovers of money and they'll do any and everything. But I just hope that they can go ahead and turn it around to something positive, because when it comes to these reality shows, it's just too much negative. Too much negative. So if they can do business and show people how to be Black entrepreneurs, that's a winner. That's a winner right there. Because you tune into television these days, it's nothing positive, nothing good. And when you see Black shows, it's all stereotyping. It's nothing positive. And I would like to see, if she's trying to launch She by Sheree, I'm all for it. What you laughing at, Frida? What's so funny? Huh, Frida? Tell me what's so funny. But time gonna tell how everything is gonna work out. Because drama sells, whether we like it or not. Drama sells. Trust me, if you come on here and start speaking truth and telling people how to wake up and telling people, about, stuff that's positive, then people don't want to hear that. These people want to hear drama. But if they can take it and make it out of a money deal, make it, make money out of it, go for it. I just don't like the Real Housewives of Atlanta, the way that it went. I don't like the way that the show had went. To me, it's garbage, because it's all about material stuff. Nothing positive. I don't see nothing positive on that show. I watched a few of the reviewers, and I don't see anything that's positive on that show. But time gonna tell how things gonna work out. So, yep. But that's what I wanted to go ahead and talk about, guys, because that just took me for a loop when I saw those two together. Why the two are getting together, plain and simple. Frida mind is in the gutter, guys. Frida mind is in the gutter. I think Sheree can get that from anywhere, because she's a very beautiful person, and he don't look like he got much down there anyway. He's too muscular. Anybody that picks up all those weights and they get bigger in other parts, and just other things start shrinking. So I don't think that he have that eggplant, but you never know. He got Ariane Curry out of her mind, so something going on. I don't know what they're doing. So you never know. But like I say, when it comes to these shows, guys, it's just a distraction, but people love it. And when I was, making videos about it, I would just take the foolish things of this world to confound the wise, because sometimes you got to meet people where they are, and that's where they are, and caught up in all of these reality shows, caught up in all this materialistic stuff. That's where they are. So you have to catch them in order to clean them. That's how I look at it. Amen. Hadn't heard what, Frida. I'm gonna open my pound at 8:00. If you guys want to come on, you can. I just wanted to go ahead and get that out first. But like I say, time gonna tell. But I just hope that Ariane, she just get her life together, because now she have 2 kids, and her daughter, at the age, she's at the age, she's looking at all that. And I think now, her daughter understands, and she's aware of what's going on. And I know she see her mom on social media all day and all night arguing with completely strangers. And, And then most likely, you know, you could see that she's stressed out. Hadn't heard that, so the more bluff. So I don't know. All I just say, you know, when it comes to Ariane Curry, you know, yeah, she made a mistake, or even if, you know, whatever it was, she can just, you know, apologize for, you know, to Mel of her part, even though, you know, she might have, you know, not knowing what had happened, because you know how men is. But that's where she played a she's the bigger person, going with her life, because she's not an ugly person. She looked like she can find anybody that she want. It's just that she gave one man all of her power, her energy. And once them men see your weak spot, trust me, they gonna play on it. They ain't gonna want you no more, because now he know he got her where he wanted. And just like another blog had said, you know, once you people, especially these young women, they figure that if they have a child for these men, that these men gonna want you. No, it's gonna make them run from you even more. That's why we have a lot of deadbeat dads now. Just because you get pregnant for a man, that does not mean that man is gonna be with you. And especially if he's married, if he's cheating on his wife, he's cheating on you. And I could testify to that. You know, you may think that because you younger, but trust me, you got people out there much prettier. So never think that, oh, I got this man by my finger. No. He only holding on to you because he was married. But once he got his divorce, trust me, he's going to try to go after anything and everything, because now he has no ties to no one. So, like I said, I don't know what they plotting, what they got together. Maybe they working out a contract, a deal, or something going on. I don't know, but the way that she's acting on social media, they got her, you know, she don't know what's going on. So quite obvious, she's not in their plan. But if I was her, you know what I would do? I would go back to college and get my degree, because if I'm not mistaken, I think she was going for nursing or biology, something she said she was going for. But go and get your degree, because long as you home depending on a man, trust me, it's gonna drive you crazy. It's gonna drive you crazy. And you can see all this stuff is just too heavy for her. Now, Sheree could handle Martell. Sure, if anything, Sheree is the one gonna put a leash on him. But then Sheree gonna have to meet Martell's mom, and she look like she's another Sheree. She don't play. Not when it comes to her son. But if I was Ariane Curry, I would go and get my education. Go back to school. You got 2 kids now, 2 small kids. And her daughter, her oldest daughter, Paris, she's looking at all that. And you don't want her to do the same thing that you're doing, following your footsteps. You want your child to do better than what you are doing. Because quite obvious, they got her out of the loop. She don't know what's going on, because if she knew what's going on, she wouldn't be on social media arguing with these people. People that she don't even know. And quite obvious, they know exactly what buttons to push. because they want that. They want that drama. Because most of them that's pushing her and is bloggers. They are bloggers. So I would just go back to school. I just wish someone could tell her, look, go back to school. That's what I would do. Why do you say it will drive you crazy being home? Yeah, girl, if you an idle mind is a devil's workshop. If you ain't got nothing to do at home but staying on social media and just sitting there watching a complete strangers tearing you down, because she feeds in all that. And the reason why she's feeding in all that, because she knows she's guilty. You know, she knows that it's hurting her. They only telling her what she already know inside. Most likely what she tells Martell every time she can get a chance with him. That she feel like she's being used. She feel like now he's drawing away from her. But when those people come in and telling her the same thing, they just mirroring her. You know, she's seeing herself, the reflection of herself. And that's a miserable feeling, to have completely strangers constantly, every day, all day, you know, at her, knowing that, you know, what she did was not wrong, was not right. And that's why I say, you know, if she's going to tell her story, make sure she tell it herself in her own way. Don't let no one tell your story, because they're not going to tell it the way that you're going to tell it. Because as you can see, Martell, he have people, he have his camp helping him to build himself back up, you know, to help him clean up all that stuff that he done. He done hired somebody to do that, to clean up his image. But he also should hire someone to clean up Ariane's as well. Because the only image that he's cleaning up right now, it look like he's looking out just for himself. But, you know, that's just the nature of the beast. You never win when you play dirty. So, and if she come for Sheree, you know, she got the right one, because Sheree, trust me, Sheree gonna have a word. She's sitting on a word, you know, she's sitting on ready. So you never know. I don't know if this will act, guys. I don't know if this, you know, all for show. But like I said, time is gonna tell whether it's a show or not. But in the meanwhile, you know, if this video, make sure you go ahead and share these videos. If it get to Ariane, her best bet is to get back in school. You know, heck with this man, move on. You know, he's not the only one, and it's not the end of the world. But if she go and get her education, trust me, and get her career, she don't need she don't need, she don't need no man to dictate her life. She should have someone in her life, especially with 2 kids, someone that is going to love her. But first she have to work on herself. You can't sit there and say, I'm going and get into another relationship when I have not healed from the last one, because all she's going to do is bring all that extra baggage into her next relationship. I'll check back very shortly. Oh, I'm about to close up in 4 more minutes. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and put the link down at 8 o'clock. And if anyone have to ask, want to ask some questions or come on and talk about it, they are welcome to talk about it. But that's what I decide. I know you guys so used to talking about Nature Boy, which I am so tired of talking about him, guys. So tired of it. Like I said, it is what it is. And I know people, they love to be entertained. So, but all this stuff right here, is just a distraction. But that's what people love. They love drama. So you can't stop them from loving it. But Martell, if he mess up, he with the right person. She by Sheree. The she devil, he's with the right person, trust me. Yep. But, time will tell what they're going to do. So, guys, what y'all thoughts about it? Y'all have any questions or anything? Or most likely you guys don't even know what I'm talking about because, y'all don't watch this. But, she got her kids, so she can't lose it now because she have small kids. So she just got to pull up her panties and her boots up and think about her and her kids and not a man, because as you can see, Martell, he's going to do what he got to do. And especially once, if he get another show, get a spinoff, maybe he might not want to be on Marriage, what is Love and Marriage in Huntsville, because so he probably say, well, I'm going to just go ahead and leave. And maybe he might leave Love and Marriage in Huntsville, and him and Sheree, they might get their own spinoff, get another show away from that. College say it's still interesting. What's still interesting? What I'm talking about? On college? It's just a lot of drama, but that's what it is. Drama sells. So most likely that's why they put that United Front up, because I really don't think that those two are together. Yeah, I don't think they are those two together. It's just all for show. That's all it is. That's all it is, for show. And you see, if I watch the reality shows, I watch it just to sit there and pick it apart. I don't watch it just for entertainment. I watch it to pick it apart. And that's how I watch. That's why I don't watch TV that much, because I know if I watch TV, I take it to a whole different level. Yeah. So, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and drop the link, and if nobody wants to come on, I'll just go ahead and close it up, because I've been on almost an hour. And if you guys got some questions you want to ask me, go ahead and ask me. I am learning about the show and the individuals. What show? These reality shows? I thought you told me you don't watch them. Which I might start blogging about the reality shows, because I did watch the review of Real Housewives of Atlanta, and I watched the other one, Married to Medicine, and Love in what it is, Love in Huntsville, Love and Marriage in Huntsville. I watched that, but I don't watch. Like if it comes on, what day it comes on, I don't watch it. I just catch the reviews. I don't sit there and just like tune into it like back then when Nene Leakes, they all was on Real Housewives of Atlanta. I used to look forward, on Sundays to watch that show, but I don't do it no more. I am learning about it from you now. Girl, how you learned that fast? Oh my God. So you trying to say you learned from the show that fast? Wow, I got to go back and replay that. In that case, I did a good job. Call us king. Make sure you listen now. Make sure you cut me a check. Because just within 1 hour, College says she learned the entire show. I'm gonna have to play that. I'm gonna have to play it back. Yes, indeed. But I might start blogging about it because, guys, I'm not going to tell you no lie. I am so tired of all this old stuff that's going on, all that depressing stuff. It's just really nothing to talk about, you know. That's why I said, you know, I wanted to just after I deleted all my videos, I just wanted to start fresh, something new. But every time when you talk about what you want to talk about, waking your people up and talking about, you know, stuff that's matter, how to come out of Babylon, and people don't want to hear that. They want to hear drama. Because see, we stuck in this European system. You know, just because you see that these people living that lifestyle on them shows, that don't mean that's these people real life. I don't think these people are in their home with a full face of makeup and hair weave and dressed up in labels. I don't think them people is sitting in their house dressed like this. This is all a delusion. Illusion. That's all that is. Just to get you to go and spend to try to live like them. That's all that is. The way you are breaking it down. Thank you, college. Thank you very much. But illusion, that's all it is. These people is not about that life. Just like they were saying with Candy Boris, saying, I mean, they were saying that for almost 6 years. Candy Boris is worth $50 million. Candy said there, never ever sat there and say she was worth $50 million. She was worth a lot of money. But Candy came on Real Housewives of Atlanta just like everybody else came on there to start their business, to make money. It's just that she knew how to utilize it. Candy was not no fool. Candy had good people that was close to her heart around her to help her to start all those different businesses. And just like when Nene had told Candy she's unforgettable, yes, Candy is boring, but she know how to make it happen. She's actually cashing those checks. You know, she's running to the bank. She's making it happen. They were the ones that was feeding into all that drama. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make sure I play it back because I'm just thinking I'm just on here just blabbling. But guys, I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down. I just came on just to talk about that. So if anyone want to have any questions or want to join my live, feel free, because I really don't have nothing to do. I know about Nene from The Apprentice and Wendy Williams. Girl, you right. You haven't watched that show. Apprentice, man, Nene, that was like 6 years ago. And Wendy Williams and Nene, they fell out. Wendy was jealous of Nene because Nene was trying to get her own talk show. And Wendy had talked her out of it. And that's another thing. We have to stop acting like crabs in a barrel. It doesn't make no sense. You know, but that's the way the system is, college. They would throw out a little cheese, you know, because they know that most of the, especially, you know, the black women, it comes from a humble beginning and they housewives, but the husbands is the one with the money, not them. They married into the money. Just like with Nene and Greg. Greg found Nene, you know, in a strip club. He the one put her on her foot. And I will be forever thankful. Because Greg was a good man. Now, I don't know what had happened inside. But because people they can pretend that they're one way, and before you know it, they're another way. But from what we saw, he was a good man. But these people, they come on the real, these reality shows like they have it all together. They live in that life, but these people not really living that life. You think these people gonna come on these reality shows and make themselves look like a fool if they had all that money? No way. Those people would come on that show. Just like, what's her name? Lisa Vanderbilt. They were saying how rich she was. She say, I wasn't that rich. You think this one would come on that show if she was filthy rich? No. These people would turn the other way. Really? Wow, I didn't know that. Yeah, that's what college said. Yeah. So, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and close it up because look like nobody wants to come on. College, thank you for chatting with me, girl. But I guess I confused the rest of them because they not used to this talking about these reality shows. But like I said, this is the world that we live in. People they stuck on these people lifestyle thinking that this is how these people live. Oh yes, I think it's on now, Basketball Wives, which I don't watch it. I've been stopped watching Basketball Wives since Shoni and what's her name? Evelyn Lozado, how they treated what's her name? The African girl. OG, yeah. I made a couple of videos about that. They treated OG so bad with that colorism and all that. I stopped watching them. But I might start watching Real Housewives of Atlanta because I really like Marlo Hampton. And I watched a bunch of the reruns. And it was, it's still a lot of drama, but I really like Marlo Hampton. And I just got through watching the last one. Well, I didn't watch all the beginning one. I watched the one that was Sunday. I watched that one. And they were always having a good time when Marlo had took them all on a little trip until Kenya Moore came on being herself. She brought like a black cloud, on their vacation and spoiled the whole thing. Yeah, OG. I liked it, OG. Yeah. I like the OG. Well, so what kind of shows do you watch? Because I really, I don't really watch a lot of television. The only thing I used to watch, just like I told you, and that was like Real Housewives of Atlanta. And after that, I stopped. And then I don't know how I hooked up with watching all that old craziness with Nature Boy. But I'm not really a television person. I just like to talk about real life issues, stuff that's going on in the real world. So guys, make sure you go ahead and share these videos because not only share the videos, make sure you watch it all the way to the end. Even if you don't want to listen to it, make sure you just play it because I need my hours. I already got I got the subs, but I need the hours. I think 2,000 more hours because I have to have like a total of 4,000 watch hours in order for me to get monetized. The stock market investment. Oh, okay. You like the stock market. I'm kind of scared. I'm kind of scared of the stock market, especially how it's going up and down with all the stuff that's happening. I did see where you had emailed me, but my friend, he does those Bitcoins and he did real good. He said he made $1 million off of it. He paid his house off and everything, which he is supposed to show us how to do it, Shows on Netflix. I don't watch shows on Netflix. The reason why I don't watch Why don't you come up here and talk to me? I'm gonna put the link. Come talk to me. Cause I need my hours. Because I try to do my commentary by myself from 8 to not 8, from 7 to 8. So I won't have no distraction to make sure I get all my commentary out. And after that, I try to open up the panel. Come sit and talk with me, college. But no, I don't watch movies. And the reason why I don't watch movies, because I have a spirit of discernment. I have a high anointing on my life. And anytime when I watch movies, it gets into my spirit. And that's why I don't like to watch too much television. Just like when I was watching Real Housewives of Atlanta, those that follow me, they know that I was going into the deeper part of Real Housewives of Atlanta. Like when they do, other bloggers do their commentary, they will talk about the show. But me, I started seeing the inner people, the inner being of people, it's the dark side, pulling all that out. So that's why I don't watch television, because I just take it to another level. Just like when I was watching Real Housewives of Atlanta, everybody was talking about just a show part, but I saw all the racism in it. I saw how Nene, they were setting a trap for her. I just saw all the dark side of Kenya. I saw, it's just, so much. I watch television I watch television different. So the best thing for me not to do is not watch TV at all, because I pick it apart, if that's a better word. Just like with this other show, what it is, Married to Medicine. I don't watch that. I watched a little bit of Married to Medicine, but it's something about Dr. Heavenly. Oh my God. Dr. Heavenly, she's a very smart person, but she has legions of demons in her. And see, that's how I watch shows. So that's why I don't watch shows. And that's why I also don't like too many people in my company, because not too many people could come under my anointing, because I will see straight through them in a minute. And even when they try to do me wrong, trust me, like I said, it doesn't last. So the best thing for me to do is stay from television, because I just pick it apart. So guys, I'm gonna go ahead and close it up, because I don't see that y'all have any questions for me. If you anything that y'all want to ask me, just ask me. If it's something that you're dealing with in your personal life, some things that you are going through. Like I said, I am a minister, so this is my calling. That's why I set up my platform. And when it comes to all this stuff, some things that you see, like I say, I can take the foolish things of this world. If it to draw people in, I will use whatever it takes. Jesus, he took, a few fishes and 5 loaves of bread, and he draw in many. Sometimes we have to meet people where they are. I think so. Yeah, not too many people can come. You know, I'm like the thumb. How the thumb and the finger. I'm set apart. And when people, I could see straight through them. Even though I'll try to see the good in everybody, give everybody a chance, and that's my downfall, is because you try to let everybody in, but some people, you just have to be careful, because they would come in just to stifle your anointing. But like I said, when they come in, yeah, it may form, but it won't prosper. It's going to end up backfiring on them. So, and that's why, I don't watch television, because if I watch a movie right now, I'm going to dream about that movie, or that movie going to get into my spirit, and it's going to vex me. So the best thing to do is just don't get into it at all. So I'd rather just read, Yeah. So, guys, if you got any questions, ask me anything. Like I say, we all don't have it together. I may not have all the answers, but I know someone that does. Because none of us have arrived. We all striving. We all going through. That's why I try not to put my foot on no one. Because none of us have arrived. None of us are perfect. And if we say that we perfect and we have it all together, then we won't be on this side. Trust me. You definitely won't be on this side. We all are striving. I'm like that as well. Used to be scared of it. Scared of watching movies. That's what you're talking about, Kitty? Oh, yeah. So you have a spirit of discernment as well? Why don't you click on the link and let's talk about it? You care to talk about it? Yeah, I've been having that since I was a child, and that's why, every time when, people come in, they'll just leave right out unless they know my spirit. Not too many people. I can count on one hand who all can come, around, can come around me because they just can't come around. But I tell people, especially I say, be yourself. Like they'll say, oh, I can't curse in front of D, or no, you can do whatever you want to do. You're gonna respect me, but be yourself. If that's what you do, do it. Because I let them know, look, I don't have a heaven or hell to put no one in. Don't fear me. Fear the Most High God, not me. But that's how people do, And you don't have to tell people. How people tell, oh, she's this, No, people gonna see, they gonna know. They will know who you are because that's what people would do. People will read you before they sit there and read a Bible or pick up anything. They're gonna read you. Yeah. So, guys, I really don't have too much to talk about now. I just wanted to talk about this train wreck, which that's exactly what it was, a train wreck. And if it's not, it will be, unless it's for show. So if it's for show, go ahead and make your money. If that's the way they want to make their money, ain't nobody mad but the devil. So, guys, I'm going to go ahead and close it up. You be blessed, and you all have a good night.